there we go. Hopefully that is us live. Now that should be us live anyway, so let's get the microphone down. That's me getting an email saying I'm live. And then what we shall do, we shall see, is see if I can pause that and it'll still come through. So we have the Sunbeam arriving in about 40 minutes, and we have a new alert. I haven't even made a start on this place properly, and I still need a battery charger, although I should probably make more storage first. So 1 quartz and 2 titanium. In fact, I should probably stock up on a ton of titanium. I'll listen to this, but we need a lot of titanium. It sounds like the voice used in Postal 2. For the little P-testing machine.
Yoki Kasa. I said Kasa. Why do I have to record this anyway?
Send immediate burial detail.
Signal location
Okie dokie.
uploaded to PDA.
Now I can probably afford to spend a little bit of battery power on getting some of my titanium through extra blueprints. What is that? That looks weird. That looks out of place and differently textured, like it was made for another environment. Anyway, I'm going to make sure to actually stock up. I'm going to fill up all my stuff with titanium. I wish we had the storage that Below Zero had. Thinking back to it, it was actually a lot more useful than I thought it was. Like, when I was in the game, it didn't feel that useful, but now I'm here. Yeah, that was insanely useful. I'll also pick up some quartz, assuming I have the room for it. And I thought, yeah, there it is. Saw some titanium, and maybe we can get this little fragment for more titanium. And then we have room for 1 more scrap, and we can head back. I'm gonna head back and yeah. I was gonna say, I assumed I'd see it along the way. Although, I have a, scanner room HUD chip. Oh, hello. I have a scanner room HUD chip in, so I could scan for that stuff. You're very close. Are you meant to be this close, little guy? Yeah, I wanna scan the rogue cradle. Anything else unscanned here? Probably not. You're a cool little guy. I like you. Here we go. And let's head back. Let's head back here. I need to empty out more of my inventory so I can actually, you know, deconstruct the scrap into titanium. Although, that's why I got the titanium.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
There we go. And I like that we don't need to do the wibbles all the way back to the center of the base anymore. One thing that did confuse me, though, is I could swear 4 of these lockers fit perfectly, but this is making me feel like they don't. Especially with how that plays. So I'm going to try something different here. I'll get it aligned, and then we'll move in, and then out. There we go, out. So we can bring it there, and then, boop. I have no idea if that's going to help fit 5 lockers in, and I'm going to be honest, it doesn't look like they will fit. Also, hello, Dash. I think that's your name. I've switched over to a smaller second monitor temporarily, so it is a tad bit harder to read names that are coming up. There we go. Let's get the 2 quartz, and we'll spin that around. What are you harassing me about, YouTube? Oh, thank you for subscribing. I'm so used to YouTube spamming me with nonsense that I was not expecting to see a subscription notification. Ah, I forgot the titanium. Well, that is the whole reason I got this stuff in the first place, and I'll put that on while I make this last one. Whoop, and then please have room, please have room. There we go. Okay, so I'm really confused because these fit snugly together and then these have a gap in the middle. Are these rooms unevenly sized? I'm very suspicious that they might be. Anyway, we can now dump the marble melon in there. I'm going to keep the key on me just in case. I'll take one of the first aid kits to empty out a little bit of space, and then I'll keep converting this stuff over. There we go. And I'll have a little bit of water. I don't think we need to worry about the sunbeam countdown because I have a sea moth now. I just wish the titanium ingot used 5 titanium like it does in Below Zero. There we go. Fill that all the way up. Do we have a marker for that? There we go. Sunbeam landing site. Okay. So we can definitely make it there whenever we want to. There's going to be no funny navigation. Back to titanium farming, I guess. I don't have any specific goals in mind for today. I would like to maybe make some of the modules for the sea moth if I have them. I know I had the depth module. Also, you can push these little guys. Oh, that's so silly. Maybe I wanted to make more depth modules, but other than that, I have no idea. I thought this place was great for scrap, and I hope I'm right. I see one. I won't get any more quartz for now, just because I want to focus on titanium. You know what? This might have actually been a bad biome for that, considering how much grass there is everywhere. Even if there was scrap here, it would be borderline impossible for me to know. What I might do is head towards the Aurora. Yeah, I can make a storage upgrade for the sea moth, and then I can head towards the Aurora and I can pick up an absolute ton. I remember especially behind it, there's a lot of scrap everywhere. I mean, it's not necessary, but I'd like to fill up those 2 lockers. Oh, there we go. Don't know how I missed these ones right next to my base. I miss a lot of things. I can't remember what it was, but I was looking for something before that ended up being right there or something. Here we go. Up we go. I'm gonna go this way so it's a little bit straighter. I love all of this sounds, but I wish the getting into the base sound didn't sound like electrical crackling instead of, you know, water dripping onto the ground as I'm sure it's supposed to be. There we go. I think that's all of the scrap I got. It's really funny having this clashing music. I assume it's going to fade between it and we won't have that issue the whole time, but it's always funny getting that overlapping stuff. Now let's... Oh, I don't have a vehicle upgrade station. Okay. I see how it is. I see how it is. I'm still going to take this just because it's a lot faster to get around. But I'm not going to be happy about it anymore. This thing is so fast. I've got to kill my habit of trying to move diagonally because I'm pretty sure they fixed that, making you go faster in the sea moth. Unless I'm right and I'm just actively harming my experience right now by moving slower than I could. There we go. Anyway, there's our first bit. I'm glad I have that battery because I'm watching every little powered device I have slowly run out. I'm tempted to see if we can go... I think the mushroom forest in one of the wreckages is where I found the first battery charger fragment. I could swear I found the one battery charger fragment. Maybe I didn't. Oh, it was the power cell charger. Anyway, I'm assuming that the battery charger fragments are going to be around the sorts of place where the power cell ones are, so I'm going to go back to the mushroom forest. It's been the best so far as, well, scraps have gone, fragments. Here we go. Ooh, got to be really careful to not completely destroy my sea moth. I always get really sentimental and attached to these things, and I don't want to have to make a second one. I do not want a shrimp Mark II situation. Hate the spadefish. Get away from me before you destroy. What is that? Is that a bleeder, probably? Oh, not bleeder, biter, I think they're called. Or maybe a tiger plant. I don't actually see what was... Yeah, it's a tiger plant. Let's go here. And then there was one over here. Oh, there we go. Well, that's my inventory full. Oh, God. I'm so sorry, little sea moth. What I need to do is... I need to figure out how to get rid of the... How to stop the stalkers taking my cameras. I'm not sure if I just need to kill the one that has been attacking me, but... That might be the way to go. I just don't really like hurting them. I say as I kill multiple fish with my speeding vehicle. Wow, they've, yeah, they're just taking that thing further and further away every day. So it's you're the culprit. Can I deal with you, mayhaps? Oh, that didn't quite do it. It must be a bit stronger than I expected. Unless that is solely momentum I gave it. There we go. I hate hurting animals, but that thing has been pestering me since the very beginning, and I'm not letting it happen anymore. I'm sorry, little guy. I'm gonna avoid looking at that so I don't feel sad. But I might be able to get the cameras back now. Actually, I'll bring them back now, maybe. Also, looks like something's struggling. Is that do I have the scanning room on, or is that just from it I think that's just from it charging the Seamoth. Come on, camera one. I know you're far away, but you can still connect. There's a... There we go. And it took a little bit of damage somehow, which is interesting. I'm assuming that's just it being slammed into the ground or something there. Oh boy, here we go. I may as well go through this little tunnel. What's in here? Do they not? Huh, they don't react. That is so weird. I'm not used to them being that calm. Whoa, okay. Well, I thought this would be a nice little cave to go through, but it's very uncomfortable using these cameras. Reinforce your base. Yeah, I have. I put two... While I'm in this camera, I may as well show you. Where did I put them, actually? There you go, there's one there, and I thought there was another there. Already got 2 reinforcements. Actually, the first stream I did in Subnautica ended with the base flooding, and I'm pretty sure it's from the camera being slammed into the base. Oh yeah, I'll also bring back the camera too. It's right next to the base, but may as well. Hate how long these cameras take to connect. This is the future. Here we go, though. All set. I feel really bad for the Stalker, but I'm hoping that that'll sort of be the end of the drama. There we go. And now I'm gonna go. Now I'm gonna go and repair them. Finally. I know my inventory's full. That's what I went out for. I'm gonna turn that all into scrap. I'm gonna become rich. There we go.
Welcome aboard,
I keep forgetting for some reason that the fabricator's right by the door. I don't... it's so weird moving from one to the other. We have 4 more to do after this. Okay, 1, 2, and then I can go back to fragment hunting. 3, 4. There we go. Drained a little bit of power, but it's okay. We have 4 fish keeping us going. And this should last us maybe a day. I mean, considering like 1 titanium ingot uses around 10 titanium, and I'm going to be making a bunch of stuff that requires plasteel, there is no way that's lasting. I'm going to go grab some bladder fish, I think. They should be around here. I should make a grab trap, honestly. That'd make my life a lot easier. Oh, I swear There we go. 1, 2, and I want to get a 3rd one, but I'll also grab this peeper. There we go, 3rd one. All set. And it's slowly going to nighttime. Do we have a bed? Is a bed a thing we can make? Yes, it is. Relatively cheap as well, so I probably could make a bed and skip the night, but I'm not sure if that'll also skip down the sunbeam timer, and I don't want to miss that, so... yeah, let's cook the peepers. I have the cured ones as well. There we go, and that's 20, and we are set. I don't really need the flares either. I just need as much inventory space as I can get. I'd love to start hatching those eggs. Oh, okay. Well, it is 23 minutes away, and I feel like I'm going to get there on way under 23, and I'm not entirely sure what to do with that time. This is the room I wanted to put the aquarium in when I get one, when I unlock it. Alien containment. Should also probably could also get bulkheads at some point to go between rooms, but I haven't used any hallways, so I don't think there is anywhere I can. Oh no, I can use it up here, I guess. Yeah, but I'm not going to do that. Oh, I'm struggling. Could make water filtration. Actually, yeah, that's a really good idea. I got a I got one of the things, a little grow bed, and I also got a seed. And I put it somewhere. There we go, gel sac spores, and that's used for aerogel, and I also got the ruby. I'm gonna build a little bit, that time is going down very quickly. Could do foundation as well for the plant. I just feel a bit bad about using that amount of lead. 1, 2... sure, let's just do one platform for now. And I'll take 2 more titanium from here. Honestly, probably should have put a light down or something here, but it'll be fine. They'll grow fine. There we go. Oh, it's adding to the base strength and they're not even touching. That's a little bit silly. I will say that's a tad bit silly. Okay, so let's bump you there. Can't wait for the grid building system in Subnautica 2. And there we go. We now have gel sacs growing.
Farming alien plants.
I'm also going to double check if there's anything else I can grow.
Craig McGill survived 47 months on a healthy,
And
raw
Chinese potatoes
salad of live tree
grow
roaches
inside.
and stalkroot.
You grow inside. Could do blood oil. I think that grows outside. Deep shrooms grow outside. Could probably farm acid mushrooms, but I don't... Oh no, marble melons also grow inside. I might farm acid mushrooms. Just because the more of them I use, the harder it'll be to find them. And, I don't know, I could do with the convenience. Back. There we go. Again, I would love to split these out into different farming beds, but I don't think I'm at the point in the game where I have that kind of freedom. There we go, let's also, let's plant 2 of the... No, I'll plant all of these. I can throw anything extra into the bioreactor. Hey, blackberry. There we go, now I'm actually farming them. I'm going to throw in a few acid mushrooms. We need to keep the base going somehow. More people are checking out the stream today, which is interesting. Not opposed to it. I just didn't think Subnautica was a thing people would watch. There we go, wow, I picked up a lot more acid mushrooms than I thought, but hey, plenty of power. Love how these tubes just sort of randomly jiggle. I wish you could see the things you'd put in there, spilling around, but I guess that would also be kind of morbid. Have we done LifePod 12? It feels like it would be partly on the way, so I can kind of justify it. And if I have already been there, then I need to remember to disable the markers. I'm a little bit worried about the batteries, but I can definitely take the I can take the battery out of the builder and put that in the repair tool, so we should be set. Just gonna definitely keep a lot higher this time so I don't hit any spadefish, because that was a pretty big issue the other day. Felt like I was taking damage in places where I shouldn't have been. More floaters? More floater. I like the boids. I love big groups of fish. Ooh. I was gonna just sort of stay up high, but mushroom forest is great for fragments, so I'll probably give it a little skim. Especially seeing as how early on in the game I am. Time to swap these two though. There we go. Maybe we will find a battery. When will you charge batteries? Will you charge batteries? Is that a battery charger, or is this something else? That might just be salt. Yeah, it was just salt. In the corner of my eye, it looks like a battery charger. It's weird, because I could swear I've seen it, but I'm 99% chance I'm getting mixed up with the power cell charger. Such a cool place. Ooh, hello, pretty area. Definitely should have looked into making a new depth module, though. 300 meters is not very far. Don't like it when it opens up like this. Feels very ominous, very spooky. Is that Ruby? I don't know. And these guys don't really like the sea moth either. Oh, there's the place I want to go though, so hopefully I can go down next to it and not have too many issues. Don't know what you mean by repeating myself. I usually just repeat plans if I'm going to forget them. There we go.
Integrating IPDA data.
And time to go to Sunbeam. I was expecting a little bit more here, but I guess not.
Integrating new PDA data.
Oh, that's cool. I was just checking if the, I was curious if the bubbles would make a noise, and it's nice that they thought about that a little bit. The fact that the bubbles can hit the materials, hit the vehicles. A game theory. Can you eat the little ones? Because you used to be able to, and I tried before, but I'm not sure if I just wasn't looking at the smallest possible one. No, I just don't think you can eat these anymore. That's a shame. I'll start heading here. Hopefully I get sidetracked by something that takes up the rest of the... Oh, rest of the time. Gotta avoid that guy. Definitely can't wait to be able to make use of all these giant resource outcrops there are everywhere. I'm also hoping to get more time capsules. I like that one guy's pet people we got. Don't think we've got anything else, don't think we got anything else too useful though. Believe we got like a bottle or something? Oh, here we are, big building. Didn't expect it to be that close. I thought it was further away than that. I'll just keep going past there and have a little look down in case I missed anything, because I definitely haven't explored here and we still have 15 minutes. Oh, there's a wreck. I guess that's the kind of thing I meant. Serves me right for not looking around more. Although, again, it's going to be that depth module. It's going to be that depth module that causes trouble here. Should have made that Mark II. What do we even need for that? Modification station, I already have everything for that. Do I have a Mark II depth module though? I might not have. Yeah, I'm overthinking it. It's like wanting to make the battery charger. I just didn't have it in the first place. Oh, that's a shame. I do wish this thing was a little bit easier to navigate though. It'd be lovely to have a little search system instead of having to individually scroll through. Yeah, modification, no depth module. Might be able to go down with the Sea Glide, but considering I only have the one tank as well, I'll definitely drown. No, part of the reason I repeat myself is I'm very forgetful, so I sort of repeat instructions to make sure they stick in my head. And also, the thing with streaming is, as I've said a few times before, ironically, you're reading a chat, you're checking up on the streaming software, you've got a game, you've got tasks, and you need to talk a lot, so it's kind of like running your brain on multiple threads at the same time.
Warning, maximum depth reached. Hull damage.
Oh, so I might unlock the Mark II depth module if I make the modification station, is what I'm hearing. I guess I don't really need the titanium. I'll take this though, in case we get anything useful. And I don't think I have much magnetite. I tried to pick it up before and I drowned, so that'll be pretty useful. Hey, little guy. Oh, you're not friendly. Yeah, you better run, weirdo. I hate the burning. It doesn't... I guess it would be pretty hot around that. It just doesn't look like it. There's no signs of that. Also, you're infected, little guy. I'm gonna scan you. I wish the scanning hitboxes were a little bit bigger. Also gonna scan myself whenever it lets me, since that's something I need to do every now and again that I always forget.
Maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
Yeah, I mean, I'm basically here. The landing site's 300 meters away. I'm just passing the time by looking around. I've got to remember that there's a wreck there. That'd be quite good. And as I said, I want to disable the life pod 12 since we've already been there. Is there anything else? Just life pod 13. No, can't make it there. It's 1.5 kilometers. Definitely a little bit too far for that. One of my favorite things in this game is just looking up. It sounds a little bit silly, but just seeing all the fish and the cool shaders and the effects is very relaxing. This game is very relaxing. And that was me repeating to make a point. And am I being chased? I feel like a lot of the time I'm being chased and I don't even realize it. I'll just hear a noise, turn around, and all of a sudden there's something in my face that I haven't noticed the entire time somehow. Or I guess it's just really loud. I could look around on the island as well. I think there's... Is it basalt or something like that that you get, and it has like the diamond outcrops and bits of lithium? I don't really remember. Do have plenty of inventory space though. Lots of inventory and too much time to spare. Oh, every time. I need to... I'm gonna pin making this little guy. The sunbeam. It's behind the sunbeam message, but every time I go to the islands or somewhere like this, I regret not making the torch. Especially because this sea glide light is basically useless on land. Wait, weird. I could swear I don't remember it looking wherever you look. It's not that useless, but it is a lot darker. Maybe I could go down here. I didn't really have a good oxygen tank before, I don't think, so now I could actually navigate through? Could be a better job for a sea moth, though. And again, gotta keep an eye on that time. It feels like only a few minutes ago I said I might leave soon for it because it was 25 minutes. And now it's only 10 minutes and 30 seconds. There you go, grab that diamond. That'll be good for the modification station. I mean, it's basically just the opposite of Subnautica's go down roll to get back. Just gotta keep going up. Reverb is so relaxing. Ooh! New tablet. See? It was worthwhile going down here. Although I don't think I have any bladderfish on me, so I'll probably go up as soon as my oxygen meter hits 50%. I waste a lot of time in here, so it should give me more than enough time to get back out. Is that shale outcrop? Could swear I just saw one. And it immediately slips my mind. No, okay. Well, I assume there was one there, and I'm just being dumb, and that's outside, I think. No, we're fine. We don't even need to worry about the timing. There's one of these guys. What are they called? Called brain coral. That's kind of funny. I always compare them to brain coral in real life, and I forget that they are actually called brain coral in this game. There you go, I think that's the way up, but I'm gonna wait to have a little bit more oxygen. There we go. Okay, so we have 2 keys. We're practically set for a long time, I think. This looks like it. Although I was saying spooky to sort of let you absorb the atmosphere, but then I kind of remembered that I think I have Subnautica turned down a fair bit for anyone watching the stream. Mainly because in Below Zero, which I just finished before, there was a problem where as soon as any character spoke, you just wouldn't be able to hear anything, and it just became very confusing and overwhelming. I was trying to avoid that with this one by keeping it quiet. Swim, swim, swim. I also wanted to make a new suit, but I don't think I have any. So many things I want to do that I don't have blueprints for. I just have to dedicate a ton of time to scraping the, what are they called? Mushroom forests. I always feel like they can have a more alien name, and then they don't. Hello, little boblo tree. Can I eat your seed? Shockingly good source of food, actually. Huh. There's so much stuff that I would have never really tried before if I hadn't been trying to explore everything. Hey, little guy. Hey, little tower. Wonder if we can get on top of there. Although I assume it's all going to be invisible and walled off. No, I already have a few. I think I'm pretty set as far as purple tablets go. For some reason I don't remember it attaching into the island like that, but that's pretty handy. I just wish there was stuff over here, which it doesn't look like there will be. Can I build on it? It'd be kind of fun to build something here. No. Is that just restricted in this bit because it's a giant building, or is that because it's too high off the ground, technically speaking? I reckon I could, yeah, I definitely could. I could build out. Also, hello, I'm up subbing Minirow. When she, below on my 0 till I Subnautica. I could swear the island had way more ambience than this, sorry. Every time I stop talking, I'm hit with such an awkward, silent feeling. I remember talking about how the bird sounds are funny because there are no birds, but I guess that's specific to the other island. This one just has nothing, I guess. This grass really reminds me of Shrek 1 and Shrek 2. Can we scale the mountain? Or are we destined to jump away? No, I don't think there's any scaling this mountain. The jump's so weird, just... if I were jumping on a ledge like this, I would not immediately go to just jumping away and running away. Also, hello new people. Apparently a bunch of people are watching for some reason. I need noise. That was an issue I had in Below Zero as well. Inside a lot of the wrecks, there would be literally no noise except minor water splashes. And I want to be able to have gaps to breathe and not just feel like I'm leaving uncomfortable silence. I'm a certified yapper. Talk. Actually, I don't even think I explored this place properly. The thumbnail for the previous stream, I think, was in one of the islands. I want to say this one, but probably the other one. Finding a little gate inside here. But I'm wondering if I haven't explored these ones yet. It's just getting so annoyingly close to that landing time. I don't want to, I don't want to miss it. Oh, hello. Yummy. Something has to be up with the game. I don't remember it ever being this quiet. Although I guess I've also never streamed it before. Yeah, this looks new. That's going to be my little thumbnail for this stream. Bam. And it's actually bright. So it must have been the other island I found that one on. Okay. Oh. Okay, you can vanish. So we need an ion cube. Do I have one of those? I don't... I do. I have an ion cube back at the base. Definitely not making it there and back in 4 minutes, though. So I should probably leave this room. Yeah, the sunbeam gonna rescue me. I'm gonna be saved. It's actually funny, I was on Reddit earlier and it started recommending me, also to clarify, not a big Redditor, it's just the only thing, it's the only thing that loads on my university Wi-Fi, it's so slow. And there are so many posts that are like, a timer has appeared on my screen, is that the timer until the game ends? Do I only have 40 minutes to beat the game? And it's like, I think that'd be pretty scary game design. I don't think Subnautica would be successful if that were the case. Oh, no! Oh my... Thank goodness for a lack of, Thank goodness for a lack of realism in the fall damage. I didn't try to walk forward, that just slipped me off the edge. I also know what's gonna happen. The poggers is gonna happen. I'm so sad about the latest Subnautica... Oh, nighttime, here we go. I'm so sad about the Subnautica plushies. I would have bought one immediately if there'd been a hoverfish one, but it's just the bladderfish that they keep putting sideways in all the marketing material for some reason. The peeper that I've never really found cute. And a reaper. The reaper's kind of cool, but... You know, I never really thought about the, It's kind of funny they give you such an oddly specific location. Do they just want you to frame everything up cinematically? I think they do. What if I be a little contrarian and I go to a different place on the island? Is it gonna flag it as me not turning up if I go somewhere else? I'm gonna try to keep a full view-ish. I could go here maybe. I don't think I'll have a view down on the island, and there's a little ramp here, so I could go back. Oh, they should 100% do body pillows. That'd be hilarious. Yeah, I'm being a little special snowflake. I'm going where the game didn't tell me to go. And you said it. You said the timer runs out at daytime. When daytime? Daytime when? I'm not seeing any daytime here. Nope. I did go down in health. Is there a Reaper here? Or is that on the other side? Nope, there it is, announcing its presence. Hey, little bird. Have I already scanned you? I'm pretty sure I did. I chased down the... I'm pretty sure I chased down the bird. It's weird because it felt like there was so much. It felt like there was no time at all when it was like 20 to 30 minutes left, and now it's been like 5 minutes for the last hour, or at least that's how it feels. Looks like we might be getting a sunrise soon, unless the blue haze has always been there, but that feels stronger than it was before. No, it's going to be at nighttime. Do I do the YouTuber thing and hide my HUD for this? Oh. Oh, I wish there was a path. That sounds like the horn from the edge of the world. So what is that on its back? I'm sorry, I'm being very nosy and very curious right now. That's a very shimmery...
Survivor, we see you. Man, I don't know how you held out down there. We broke an atmosphere, and we're descending towards the landing site. Is that a building down there? What do you mean you can't identify it?
Oh, there they are. Hi, little guys.
No turning back now. Positions, everyone. Touching down in 10, 9,
They can land.
8. It's coming from the building? Change course. Set thrusters to full.
My mouth drooped in real life. You can't see it, but my mouth drooped. That wasn't very polite of them. I will say that. Was that a big ship? That looked like it scattered, debris off towards the horizon. Oh, it teleported. It teleported them. Oh, it just clipped back. Is that gonna stay down now? The thing that caught my eye was... Oh, it's a reflection. It's that little reflection there that caught my eye. I don't even know if that'll come up on stream. Hey, it's sunrise now. Oh. What are you doing? No, no, it's their fault. I'm sorry. There's a little voice in the back of my head that says what's going to be the thumbnail for the VOD when it goes up, and huh. Also never realized the sky is literally just rotating around the world. Sorry, that's a very random observation. I was just staring at this, at the cannon. Is it a cannon? Is it technically a cannon? I was just staring at the cannon and realizing the entire world was circling around it. Huh. Well, as I said, that's not very nice of them. I would have a word with their manager if I was in charge of this. Does anything change inside? Or is it just going to be the same as it was before? I'm assuming it's going to be the same. I already went through and that's where I got the ion cubes. Actually, no, there is no point checking. The only thing that could have changed is maybe the control room, and even then it doesn't let you do anything. Yeah, quarantine enforcement platform. Well, I would have assumed that, yeah, this would be the platform, but then that mechanism up there would be like a cannon or a gun. I didn't kill them. They killed themselves. You can ask the judge. So, open and shut case. Sorry, what was that really ominous music that started playing for a few seconds and then cut off? I hope someone else heard that and that isn't me going crazy. That sounded like really ominous music, like I was going to die, and then it just cut off and this relaxing music started playing. I guess I'm gonna head back and get that iron cube. Okay, I'm going crazy. That's fine. That's fine with me. I have a fair bit of inventory space. I should keep gathering little resource pockets. Ooh, uranite crystal. Maybe, but it was playing out on the beach. I guess I can rewind. Yeah, it must have been delayed. Because the game seems to very slowly fade between tracks, it must have been slowly fading to the interior music, and then only started once I was out and then instantly cut off. Also, goodbye, Dash. I should do the thing where I set up the lockers again and start naming them after people that pop in. But then again, it also uses a lot of titanium. Scary. I like being a nobody and talking into the void when I stream. It makes voice cracks like that a lot less embarrassing. Oh, hello. Are you gonna give me some copper? Flip, yeah. Huh. There's a cool little creepvine forest right next to the island. That seems so close. I don't know why that seems weird to me, but in my mind this is like a very safe, shallow-y area. Doesn't feel like it should be right next to the island. I could try screaming into the void. Now actually, I'll go into the Subnautica Discord server and I'll ping Abraxas, and I'll ask to please fix. Val, please fix. I'm laughing at myself. Hope someone else watches any of the Clicks Phillips channel. Or was it Clicks Phillip? Probably Clicks Phillip. 3 Clicks Phillip. That sounds right. Yeah, I remember because it pops up on Reddit every now and again. Oh, climb from here. I'm assuming that was... I'm gonna sneeze. I'm assuming that was rewound a little bit and I've just missed a path. Oh. I keep seeing on Reddit little posts from people saying that... Funny. I can climb from here. Hopefully that made someone else yawn. It's the... Oh, hello. Okay, I assume that's why you told me to climb and get the bonus... is it just called a purple tablet? Yeah, bonus purple tablet. And this seems like a way back down, which I don't immediately want. I think you've just given me a cheat to get to the top of the mountain. Or at least as far up as I'm supposed to go immediately. I would love to go to the top. Maybe this is a climbing point. Depends. I still have my, I still have all my Skyrim memories. No, I can't climb here. That was so fun, scaling mountains. I only found out after I 100% completed Skyrim that apparently horses go up that stuff a lot easier, and I did a lot of that jumping for nothing. Oh, this looks like a path up. Also, sorry. Oh, it's dead. Also, sorry if I'm not following instantly with a lot of stuff. The stream is delayed a bit, and I don't know how much it's delayed by. Well, you do, because you see when the chat messages pop up. I guess I can just follow... Wait, no, I'm really stupid. I just... Yeah, no, go away. So I just looped back to where I was. Huh. I hope this isn't another Marguerite situation in Below Zero where or with the radio tower where I just keep going the same way and I never find the proper route. Let me across. I have to fight the muscle memory to tell me to spam jump, because in this game it sort of throws you out. Ah, I did it again. Nope, stupid muscle memory. I've screwed myself over. And it depends on if you meant the right side of the island or if I was meant to go the right way through that path. Also, why does this fall damage feel both fair and unfair? It feels like from small drops it damages you way too much, and then from big drops it just does not damage you anywhere near as much as it should. Oh, it's just one of them. Just a little warper. I need to go deeper. I've not really explored... I've barely even explored the little cave with the... jelly... the crab snakes, I think they're called. This sort of stuff should not be so hard to remember, but for some reason it is. Whoop! Don't damage me, because you can still take full damage in water. I might... Not trying to drive them away from their home. It's my rightful home. Yeah, Jelly Shroom Caves, your beloved. Jelly Shroom Caves, I don't really know. I just haven't really gone in there, and I don't think I really will. I scanned the one Degassi habitat that was below the entrance, and I scanned an Oculus, and I think I drowned in there. I don't think there was anything else in there. I do like it. I don't know. That's... I don't know. It's a pretty cool biome. I was going to say I need to figure out where to set up my base, but I guess I'm already established in the safe shallows, and now I have a large room. I'm kind of stuck there. Should start making beacons, though. I definitely haven't scanned you yet, little guy. There we go. Keep thinking I'm seeing things. What's my best biome so far? That is a legitimately really hard question. I don't know, there's nothing that particularly stands out so far in Subnautica. That's not saying I don't like them. I like all of them. None of them have stood out. Like in Below Zero, it'd be the Crystal Caves or the Crystal Caverns. I never actually figured out what they were called. But here, so far, I haven't seen anything that's just had me blown away. They all look cool, but I've not been lost for words. I guess for atmosphere, maybe. Actually, no, I do have a favourite biome. And my favourite biome, by a long shot, is the crash site around the Aurora. I love the ambience, I like all the shaking, I like the colouring of the water, it feels foggy. Left side. Okay, I guess I'll go left side. I don't know, there's something about the crash area that feels so desolate. It really feels like a lot of lives have been lost there. And I think that would be my favourite. I would definitely set up a base there if it weren't for the constant camera shaking. If there wasn't the camera shake, I'd do that. Hello, Leviathans. Yeah, sorry, I was thinking through all the biomes, and then I remembered the little crash zone, and I was like, yeah, no, that definitely wins by a long shot. As in, I love all of the other biomes, but none of them quite have the ambience, to me, that the crash zone does. That was, I think, the first thing I did, or one of the first things I did before I had the Seamoth. I think I just got the Sea Glide. I went straight over to the Aurora, I did a full lap of it, I went down the back and I unlocked the Cyclops, and it was a really nice place to be. Are these kind of like floaters? They look kind of like proto-floaters, or something in the sort of floater family. I've never noticed them before. And have I been in here? Because I also haven't noticed this. I'm gonna say no, because of the unbroken... Yeah, all of the unbroken material. Oh! Hey, little guy! I definitely haven't been in here. That is a new egg for the aquarium when we unlock that. Oh, this is such a cool place. I mean, the mushroom forest, if it weren't for it looking kind of bland, it would probably be up there. It just doesn't look that visually impressive to me, which is why I wouldn't say it's my favorite. But it's so cool to explore. It's definitely one of my favorite to explore. Here we go. Ultra glide fins. I could swear I already had those, but maybe I was wrong. No, I was right. We confirmed. I'll listen to this one.
Integrating
I vaguely
new
care
PDA
about this
data.
person.
Live pod launch sequence initiated.
That's me
Entering
nodding.
planetary atmosphere.
My creators, the cherishers and sustainers of worlds, give me this day my daily pleasures as I give to those who seek pleasures from me.
External temperature approaching critical levels.
Show me the path. In life, truth, and love for mine is the power. I am the one. On and off and on again.
Impact imminent.
Life is a game which the universe plays with itself. I am done playing as this bundle of flesh. Return me.
He just sounds a little bit crazy. Those didn't... Oh wait, what looks like husband and wife? Yeah, sorry, that guy had some crazy opinions. Hope he's glad to not be that bundle of flesh anymore. There we go. Let's just fill up the inventory. I'm on my way back anyway. I can get 3 more. 1, 2, 3. Watch out, guys. These textures might be a little bit too high resolution. I'm so glad the Sea Glide doesn't take up much of your screen. It's so nice. There's a lot of games where movement stuff like that with little handheld vehicles would fill up half the screen. It'd be such a huge pain. No! No, I saw you come out of the cliff face. You're not allowed... Mum said it's my turn to phase through the rocks. Also, going back to before, it does look like maybe me killing that one stalker has solved the issue of them perpetually taking the cameras out. I'm 22, so depending on who you ask, I'm either a child or basically have 1 foot in the grave. That's also why I'm so inconsistent at streaming, because I have university. And also no fluid intake. I should correct that. Oh, I don't have inventory space. Dang it. Oh, was that another... Am I going to go back and see another dead spadefish? I'm not going to think about it. Yeah, no, I'm fine as far as food goes. Oh, hey, little guy. Oh, there we go. That's the thing about renting. A little mouse just walked up to my walked up to my foot. We are waiting to get an exterminator. They keep saying to clear them out of the house. The little mouse.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I'm going to be honest, I think it just likes how warm the computer is. That's kind of depressing. I feel bad for them. I love animals, but we need to get them out of the house. Okay, anyway, on a more light-hearted topic, I can drop some of this stuff. There's all titanium, and then I don't think there's any there's not much storage space in there. There we go. Dump, 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 dump. I guess I'll eat the peeper. I'll leave that egg there. I'll dump I'll dump 2 of the purple tablets. I don't think I'll need them. And also got to get that blackfish. Don't they basically glow at night? I thought they were very vibrant purple. Maybe I'm imagining things. I just thought... Oh, no, they are. They're very vibrant. Can see them from a distance. I'm going to drink you. There we go. I should also probably grab a peeper. So I can make plenty of water. That one... Yeah, they're kind of hard to see when their eyes are shut. Although, there's one there. The eyes are kind of buggy. I think that got messed up at some point. So you can kind of see the eyes from a distance, and you can see a little bit of the eyes through the lid. There we go. And then I'll eat this. I do have the cured peeper, but that's not the main issue I'm having. Should probably check up on how the bioreactor's doing. I'm not sure how good acid mushrooms are for power. I assume they would be very good considering you literally make the battery. Yeah. I mean, that's the thing about YouTube compression, especially with live streams. Live streams tend to look awful, and I'm on low latency, which makes them look even worse. I'm pretty sure I'm streaming at like triple the recommended bitrate just to try and get something semi-decent. I don't simultaneously record and stream, so once the stream is over, that's just what I use. Oh, I shouldn't have cooked all those peepers.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Oh, you can't use them for anything. They're just gonna rot, so I may as well throw it in the bioreactor. Yeah, again, I said this a while ago. That's why I was thinking of playing with the cinematic shaders, and I ended up not because of how dark it makes the game overall. It really helps the atmosphere, but for compression, it would be literally unbearable. Now, what should I focus on next? I've got all of the main beacons. I don't think we've had any new broadcasts. I did get a bunch of locations from the... struggling to remember precursor stuff. I just don't know what that would be under. Not sure what it would be under, sorry, but there is one of these that said there were 3 different locations, and I should probably try to get to one of them. That would be this one would be the warpers. Enforcement platform schematic. Nope, okay. I could swear I read something about that, but it's probably in a completely unrelated looking document. These grown, so I can finally make aerogel. Flip, yeah, they have. Thank you to whoever left this time capsule. And then we'll replant these 2. And then because I hope it's one... What are they called? Air sacs? I hope it's 1 gel sac to a ruby. Also going to make the... 1 gel sac, 2 ruby. Also going to make the torch while I'm here. See, this is what I mean about repeating myself, because I'm so forgetful. I wouldn't be able to get through this otherwise. Advanced material aerogel! Flip, yeah. Definitely need to make more batteries, though. Can we make it now? 2 copper, 3 titanium. Okay, we're good. radioactive copper and the titanium. I guess that's the other thing about streaming, you just can't cut out any of the awkward bits. I'm looking for where that mouse went. It just sort of I'm pretty sure it is just keeping warm by my computer, and that's kind of disturbing. Where should I put this? Can these go in the same room as an aquarium? I'm very suspicious that they can't, but I also can't even place it to see if they would. Maybe if there's something here. I wanted to put an observatory outside of here, so that can't go there. Maybe if I find a spot from outside that is very clearly not going to attach to anything. Because I do want to build off this, and I'll probably do more rooms. So we have observation room there. I could probably get away with putting it up there, yeah. I'll put it by the door. We don't need anything more than that. Whoop. Still got to figure out how to make use of the points that YouTube gives you for no reason. People keep getting points, don't know what that's for. What am I forgetting? Oh yeah, I didn't actually make the copper wire. I feel so dumb. I do that a fair bit where I just pick up the ingredients I need, but I don't actually make the thing out of them. Here we go. Well, that's our water crisis solved. And I could use the salt to make more water. Or I could just put a bin there and get rid of it. I'm almost tempted to... No, I'm just going to do a bin. I was going to say I should probably motivate myself to make use of more of the game's mechanics and actually recycle that water, but... no. No, I'm not going to do that. Here we go. Put it to the side. Stop snapping, please. I'll put that there. Bam. Awesome. Give me your salt so I can put it in the bin, please. And I'm hoping that won't be a major issue in terms of power drain because we have a pretty active bioreactor going. What else was I thinking of doing? Outside of the aquarium stuff. Glass dome, that's 4 enamel glass. Maybe I could make the 2 enamel glass. I think it's a stalker tooth and then a piece of glass, and that's an enamel glass? I don't know. Yeah, glass stalker tooth, so I need to grab 1 more stalker tooth. Whenever I say the word stalker tooth, the rhythm reminds me of the Waterloo song. Stalker tooth. It's got to be really careful with that because I've had multiple copyright strikes for both singing, and also I got copyright strikes in Below Zero for using the... How's it called? Jukebox. I thought that was a stalker tooth. Yeah, I've seen a few posts again bringing up the whole Reddit thing. I keep seeing posts on Reddit where people post like 50 stalker teeth in one area, or they'll show 100 under the map. And they'll be like the sole reason their game's lagging out. There we go. Should probably feed one a peeper. They might like that. There we go. And then we grab that guy, put it in hand. Oh no, I just want to feed them so I can say I did it. You gonna eat? I hope that isn't the peeper squeaking. Otherwise I'm gonna feel really bad. I think it is though. I know they want to eat me, but I'm also pretty sure you can feed them. Oh, I probably have that egg because it looks like the little robots from Fallout New Vegas with like the glowing glass heads. It's definitely the peeper. Come on, eat though. I want you to be my friend. There we go. Now I can say I did that. He's happy, little happy spin. I just hope they don't follow me because it took me a while. I will take the egg, but it'll probably end up going in the bioreactor when it turns out I already have one of those. Yeah, I was just saying I was hoping that stalker wouldn't then follow me after I fed it because it was such a nightmare having to deal with those cameras being stolen before. What a cool little farm. Oh, that's right. Don't have my knife equipped. Is it in here? Yep, I already have one. Creature egg, unidentified egg. You, my friend, will be going in the bioreactor. And you will have no say over it. There we go. I should also probably unpin the torch. It's bugging me ever so slightly every time I notice it. What was that was craftable though? Ah, beacon. Yeah, I could probably do with making a few of them, but I feel like even when I go to the places that I felt like I needed them, I never actually end up regretting not having them. And I probably picked up a few more stalker teeth than I needed. Have you made anything yet? No, you're gonna blind me with flashing light when you do. Ah, of course I put away the one titanium I needed. Hello, Stuhler fish. Let's go to the galaxy. Which one? Because I've been to the one in the caves with the mushrooms. Can't remember if I've seen any others. I don't think I have yet. Oh, so there we go. Nice little observatory.
Constructed with a specific research task in mind, observatories and other glass modules are imprudent for survival purposes.
I don't care. Oh yeah, do you, in the bioreactor, have room? No, it's not going to have room for a while. I guess the egg can live for a little bit. Oh yeah, that's right. It must be a base I haven't found yet then. And there'll be nothing on here about them. And all these fragments are kind of pointless. I'm not sure if creature egg could be worth doing. It could be, but I'm worried that like half the results are just going to be the same egg over and over again, just spammed through a biome. The place I should go back to was where I got the blood kelp from. I haven't really explored there yet, and I know
Welcome aboard, Captain.
yeah, welcome aboard. And I know that I want to find the other Leviathan. Sea Treader. I want to find the Sea Treader Leviathan. There we go. Is there a nearby salt deposit, or should I just grab bladderfish? I'll just grab the bladderfish. Oh yeah, the Sea Treader's where I want to go, because they're pretty dapper guys. There we go. Make that water. I assume that music's triggered by making major progress. It sounds way too loud and empowering for just a random situation like this. Boom. And I'm going to take the one key with me and hope it'll be enough. Yeah. I will keep that in mind when I go. I wish I could make mark race. Sorry about being so harsh into the microphone. I wish
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I can make more.
Online.
I might need to go back into the Aurora because I didn't have a laser cutter when I went in there previously, and I think there's a bunch of unexplored locations. There was the Prawn Suit Bay for one, and I can't remember anywhere else I didn't explore. Trying to remember where it was. Oh yeah, the blood kelp was back there, so I remember I went straight down from the island, I'm pretty sure, and then I saw the stuff. Funny, I only have like a very vague understanding of the world somehow. You would think I would have it memorized inside and out. Oh yeah, I have the I have the laser cutter ready. My repair tool's at 1%. Maybe I should have brought a spare battery. I am by the life pod, and I can probably get a little bit of copper. I think that might be the smart thing to do before I go off and die, and I already have that egg. Oh, titanium. No titanium. Yes. Well, where'd I leave it? Don't know how I managed to take a wrong turn there. It's such a simple road. There's a fork in the road. I had two options, 50% chance of getting it right, and I got it wrong. Whoops. And that's probably going to be the last 1% of my repair tool dead. Yep. That is that gone. What was I going to switch that for? That habitat builder I was going to remove that from. Not sure if I believe you about the bioreactor fuel, but I did want to collect... I was told there were 5. And I do want to collect all 5. Now, I was going to make a battery. There we go. I'm going to leave this one titanium in there, in case future me ever appreciates it. I'll also leave my dead battery in here. And just for the sake of shaking things up, I'm going to leave through the top this time. All I really remember about the cuttlefish, and I think I've been told, is you can't pick them up once you drop them. And they have 10,000 health, I think. That's about it. Well, so far I found one of the eggs. So I'm getting pretty close. I've got 20% so far. I mean, that's a pretty good success rate. I also maybe should have brought another power cell. I kind of underestimated how quickly the Seamoth would burn through power. Seeing that 96% and I've barely left hurts. Oh, here we go. I haven't been here before. There we go. Speaking of needing the laser cutter. Anyone with epilepsy, look close. Oh, there's so many things that this game does not seem epilepsy friendly for. Things in this game that don't seem epilepsy friendly. Although I do believe in accessibility, you can disable it maybe. Saw that below 0. Now, where's all the cool stuff? No, I was hoping for a nutrient block, but that's alright. What's going to be through here? Just hoping for anything useful, like a battery charger. Oh. Flip, yeah. No more power issues. I was trying my hardest to not use... I was trying my hardest to use as few batteries as possible before I got the charger. That's not a door. Okay. That's... What was that I could scan? Chair? Huh. Am I being stupid? What is the scannable thing I keep missing? I feel like I'm going crazy. Is there something really obvious that just... Oh, laser cutter fragment. Okay, I already have the mobile vehicle bay and the laser cutter. And another laser cutter. It almost feels silly to give you 2 laser cutter for... I was going to say when you already have it, but I guess you can go in through that side hole and then open the door. Which I didn't do. So I didn't mean... Also hoping I don't drown in this time. Sea moss right there though, so the chances of that happening are basically 0. Oh, modification station. Wait, no, I already had that unlocked. I'm so dumb. Lightweight, high capacity tank. Is there going to be anything else? Already have the battery charger. Awesome. That was definitely a worthwhile trip then. That's been my main issue in the game so far, the lack of power, and I think we're set. Pretty small thing, and I explored every room. Time to keep heading towards the island, which I think is this way. And also got to make sure to check these extra little things in case there's anything of note. Hi. Yeah, I'm not scanning the things I already have just because I don't want to fill up all my stuff with titanium. Huh, this feels a little bit ominous. This doesn't feel like I'm going the right way, especially with how the water's darkening. Getting very, ooh, didn't realize those things did damage. Getting very spooky vibes. Should be fine. Ah, I forgot to... I'm going to pin it so I don't have to keep repeating it to myself. Lightweight high capacity tank. Should make... Do I have the ultra high capacity tank already? No. I should make an ultra high capacity tank. And I should make the modification station, I believe it's called. Let's pin all those 3. Yeah, that's the hope. I was going under the island, I believe, is where it was. Not sure if this is actually the right way, though. I feel like I might have gone a little bit too left. This feels like I'm steering into ominous horror biome instead of relaxing chill guys with the wavy arms biome. Ooh. We love the Gaza. Torpedoes. Can't wait to never use those. more torpedo. Well, I guess it's good to have it, just so I can say I unlocked it. And I don't need that one. Is that a different one, or are these are all torpedoes? I already have the light. Torpedo. Already have that chair, I think. Okay, there's nothing of note. I think it's time to go into this little wreck. I love exploring. Oof. How slow do you have to... Ooh. How slow do you have to be going for that to still damage you? Because it feels like I'm barely moving sometimes when they do. That was a scannable. Again, feels like I'm being gaslit a tiny amount sometimes. I already have light sticks, actually. Nutrient block. Oh. No, there's just kind of nothing in here. Well, to be fair, I guess the point was more for the arms outside, maybe? Oh, like the bass in these songs. Bring it back, please. And pop. There we go. I'm having fun in this game. I'm actually kind of surprised. Reinforced dive suit, that'll be pretty awesome. I remember that being insanely useful in Below Zero, so I might have to make that again. Yeah, that'd be kind of fun to have as a default option in the game. No, sorry, I'm just making sure that I'm 100% not missing anything that I don't already have unlocked. That was a big problem in Below Zero. Whenever I was playing, I would miss the most obvious things, like the habitat builder I didn't unlock for hours just because I walked past the place where it was. Well, these caves look ominous and kind of explorable, but this also isn't what I was looking for. There is a life pod here, though. Have I not been here? I think I've been here, because this is the one with the 2 tiger plants. I'm gonna go down. I'm gonna go back, because I definitely think I've been here before. The hole I was searching earlier. Streamer brain. I'm gonna assume... Wait, what? Huh, well that's a new one. I'm assuming the hole is going to be that one you were talking about. Unless there's some other one that I'm forgetting about. Again, streamer brain, hard to focus on 4 things at once. I'm going to explore this though. Hopefully without running out of power, or I'm going to explode. 3, 2... Oh! What do I have that I can take power from? I guess yeah. There we go, and then I'll use the spare battery in the scanner since I use the scanner a lot and it doesn't need charging up often. There's little props here that I could take. Another light stick. Nothing too important. Yeah, the swim charge fins. Now, swim charge fins are great.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Did I not unlock those? I could swear I did. Yeah, I did. Swim charge fins. I just need polyaniline, which is made from golden hydrochloric acid. Hydrochloric acid made from deep shrooms. So awesome. I'm growing everything I need for that. I'm going to add that to the list of things I'm going to make when I go back to my base, which is a very rapidly expanding list. I'm just thankful for, grateful for the fact that I have some of the stuff already. If not most of it. Ah, here we go. Hello, little aquarium. Not aquarium. The peepers come out of it. What are they called? Probably just... I think they're just called vents when I scan them. Gotta be so wary of that 300 meter depth thing. Hey! Time capsule. Maybe that'll come with something useful. I always love reading these. Well, there we go. There's a propulsion cannon, new repair tool, and laser cutter. I could have done with that a little bit before switching out my batteries and using my spare one. Let's read what they say. My name is Riley Robinson, non-essential systems maintenance chief of the Altera capital ship Aurora, sole survivor of planet 4546b. I write the message for your sake. This planet holds vast beauty, but also terrible secret. Do not wish to spoil it for you, as it's a truly life-changing experience. Travel northwest to the Mountain Island and follow the clues. I hope that you survive this journey. Use the pre-attached items for your sake. They may save your life one day. While I already have the repair tool and I'm going to eat the battery from it, and I'm going to eat the battery from the laser cutter, the repulsion cannon is very useful. I think what I might do is, yeah, I'm gonna scrap the batteries from these two, from the ones I made, and I'm gonna start using theirs. Because I don't need these extra tools, and now I know that I'm using their stuff that they gave me. I love time capsules. I'm hoping for more. The tough bit is that they're only really visible with the light off, and I have the light on most of the time. No, this looks like a dead end. I'm not sure what that hole was before. I should definitely keep exploring this area though. And it looks like it's gone to daytime. So we'll get lots of nice, juicy visibility. Again, I'm... Oh, hello, little guy. I'll leave you be. I would love to try this game out in VR one day. Oh yeah, where is the Degasi base nearby? Because you keep mentioning that, and I can't remember any... I can't remember any Degasi base I've seen. And I'm not sure if I should keep going the way I was going towards the island, or if it's down one of these sorts of areas. I came out from there was nothing there. I don't think that had anything either. I've already taken out that. That was... Wait, did I? No, I didn't. Weird. See, this is what I mean about, This is what I mean about, missing important things. That's the vehicle upgrade console. I'm so glad I went back. I've got to orient myself above, and then, yeah, I'm going to aim to go straight under the island. Come on. Up, 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 up. Pop, 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 pop. How long have I been streaming for? 1 hour and 22 minutes. Awesome. Not too late. That is not helpful. Also not helpful. Oh, did I go... I went past the island. That looks like the island there. Oh, well, silly... Wait, no, that's the island. What am I seeing over there, then? I'm so confused. That looked like an island loading in, and that also looked like... Okay, I'm going to keep going this way. That looks like an island in the fog.
This region is unusually low. Cause unknown.
Whew. I'm sorry, I just got really disoriented right then. I don't know what happened. Yeah, this is the island that I was heading for the whole time. Hey, little Reefback, you're a friendly little guy. Can't wait to make all that stuff when I'm finally back at my base. It's going to be so empowering. Whee! Now, I also want to go onto the island to confirm that I'm not crazy, and that this island does in fact have unique ambience that makes it a lot louder and more friendly sounding than the other island. Because the other one's just dead quiet. Yeah, there we go. There's all the little cricket sounds. I could swear there were birds at some point. Yeah, a little owl or whatever. Yeah, no, this island's way more friendly sounding. I could see myself living here. Well, not living. I'd love to camp there. I'd love to have a holiday home there. Okay, here we go. Time to go down. My least favorite thing to do. Yeah, I don't know how I didn't see the Degasi base before, because I thought I went straight down from the island. Oh wait, no, I remember. I started being attacked almost non-stop by the... Forgot what they're called, but they're like the crab... Are they crab squids? I want to say crab squids. I'm going to go with crab squid. Ooh. This is a very cool place. Sorry, I'm looking at that little circle there. It's more visible when I look side on. Oh, it's a cool little glowing plant. Okay. Yeah, sorry, the icons and the fact it's 1080p are probably messing up a lot of what I'm saying. I did. Oh no, don't worry, I did. I've already explored the islands. I was looking for a mushroom forest and then I overshot it and I ended up at one island and then ended up at the other, and I explored those, I think, on my first day. This is getting a little bit deep though. Not a fan. Oh, hello! Sea Shredders. Not a fan of the ominous music here. Do you guys care? Yeah, they're so cool. I love how they have their little arms up. They're like, hell yeah, they're waving those arms. Oh, I hope we get more things like the Sea Shredders in Subnautica 2, where they don't really seem to do much, but they're just there. Oh wait, they may unearth mineral deposits as they churn up the sand. Is that a thing? Do these keep spawning? Oh, that'd be so cool if that's true. I did not know that. Oh, that is poop. That is poop. Oh, that is awesome! I never knew that. Oh. There was no need for that. There was no need for that at all. I was wondering why the terrain was looking suspiciously flat. It's probably because of that. This is a cool looking cave. I've got to be very mindful of my oxygen though. Ooh, spooky. And there's a warper there. I'm gonna head back to my sea moth. Okay, so the base is down in the cave system. That might be a little bit of a pain to navigate, especially because I don't have the ultra high capacity tank yet. I don't know why I don't, honestly.
Warning.
Oop.
Maximum depth reached.
Oop.
Hull
Up, up,
damage
up.
imminent.
That's the cave there, I see it, I see it. Sorry, that isn't actually me, that's the game making the sea moth spin around. I'm gonna go. I probably shouldn't. I'm gonna see how far in I can get comfortably. Probably not very far. Again, this is why I should have maybe brought the beacon with me, but hey, I'll remember for next time how to get down here. There we go. Wonder how much oxygen the ultra capacity tank gives me, considering I have so much from just this one, just the standard high capacity. You're not being very nice. Also, probably should have brought medkits for a place like this. There's gotta be somewhere around here. Oh, there's so many little openings. Okay, we're basically set.
Titanium mass somewhere in this area.
Oh, there it is.
To confirm whether it originated on
There it
the
is. I don't think I'm gonna have time to scan the things though. Stress voice crack. Yeah. Definitely not gonna have time. Oh no, it annoys me to no end. I'll take that. Already have that. Coffee machine scan. Don't think there's anything else. Okay, I'm gonna get out. I don't know what I missed. I'm assuming I missed a ton of important stuff, but I'm getting out of here. Whew. And if there's like an alternate exit to through the ceiling, I'm gonna go straight out through there so I can beeline. 3 floors. Okay, yeah. 30
seconds.
I could probably move the sea moth over here to enter through this area. There we go. Thank you, air bladder. I love the air bladder so much. It's a perfect little thing. Ugh. Oh, I hate the sounds. I definitely cut that a little bit fine, to put it lightly.
Captain.
I was definitely cutting it close by doing that. But let's head back to where I think that cave entrance was, and that should give me a much more direct way to it. So it was like a few hundred meters over, so I almost want to say it was here. Yep, here we go.
Warning. Maximum depth reached.
Why
Hull
don't
damage
you?
imminent.
Because I haven't gone back to my base yet, honestly. Like, I did the... Oh no, I have them pinned. I want to do stuff. I have the vehicle upgrade console now. It's just kind of fun to explore, and I want to see if I can get a little bit more of this base. Just need to go north. I love the jelly rays, I think they're called. Yeah, I think we're gonna have plenty of time to scan stuff now. Plus the bonus time from the air sac. Hey little guy, I think I've already scanned you, so you're set. Okay, I see. 3 floors. I assume there's going to be a ladder or something to go between them. That doesn't look very laddery. Okay, maybe I just have to go up and they'll have like broken windows or something. Oh, there's a ladder there. Oh, what was that? Something scannable was there. I assume I'm going to find out when I go in. What was that? Alien containment. There we go. You were right. All in there. What's in here? Abandoned PDA. Really getting stuck on this stuff. Cyclops shield generator. That's awesome. I want to explore down, but again, really worried about oxygen. So I don't think I will. I'll do one more trip and then head home. Especially now I know the more direct route, it'll just be more and more efficient. I don't even think I needed to go back to the Seamoth. I just want to be very careful. Could have probably used the air bladder more effectively to bring me up towards where the Seamoth was. Also, sorry, I'm grabbing a few of these guys because they give you an extra 10 seconds of oxygen each when you eat them. So they're really good for stuff like this. I probably wouldn't have rushed back if I had 2 guys. Oh, no, you were not going to get me. Please don't destroy my Seamoth while I'm gone. I'm assuming it's only after me and not the Seamoth. That's the only reason why I'm leaving, so it'll hopefully leave that alone. Below zero required that you left your vehicles around Leviathan so much, and I hated that. Oh, I'm not going to do that. They nearly killed me last time. I only had a tiny amount of health left. Also, are you angry that I'm using a sea glide? I don't know. Pop in through here and down through the ladder. Let's see what else I can get. Another PDA. Cool orange tablet. But let's scan this little baby. Flip here. I'm gonna cross my fingers and hope it won't destroy the Seamoth. Basically, I'm just saying I'm gonna trust it has good manners. I have it on good authority that it's just a silly guy. I think that is about everything. Yeah. I want to say that's everything. Yeah, we're all set. I hate being stuck on these little things, though. I'm already worried about my oxygen. Don't give me another thing to worry about. If I didn't know any better, I would say that was the guy that was at the Seamoth before. Whew. Time to go back and then do ultra-high capacity tank, battery charger, modification station, swim charge fins, maybe the Seamoth Mark II depth module. I have so much stuff to do. Here we go, and here's what I was talking about with the much more effective use of the air bladder. How much did it damage you? Not at all, weirdly. Weirdly enough. Whew. I feel like I'm making good progress considering I've only been live for an hour and a half. I mean, you know, obviously I've had streams before this, but it feels like I've made a lot more progress today. I'm pretty happy with that. It is funny how much a good mood can change. I was not in a good mood for the last stream, only lasted an hour, felt sad the whole way through. Doing this, happy, love exploring, great time for all. And I had the extra bladderfish to turn into water, because I probably won't have enough for the next journey out. This is a very ominous looking cliff. I like it. There might be a ghost leviathan nearby, but what if it just wants to be a friend? Ooh, cool wreckage. Is that going to be even more scannable stuff? Definitely does mean more scannable stuff. I just need to figure out where it is and where it isn't. I love the little Seamoth build someone did, and they used a clear ball as the seating area. I can't unsee it. Every time I get out of the Seamoth, I look back at it and I just see that clear ball. Is this stuff I already have? Scanner room? Yeah, that's literally the first room of my base. Now what about Hugh? Do Hugh have stuff that I can unlock, mayhaps? Perchance? Nothing too crazy. Let's get out that laser cutter though. This will probably be where all the goodies are. Always getting sidetracked when I'm trying to do these things. So thankful for the blueprint printing. I can just look back at it and remember what it is I wanted to do. There we go. And there's another one to cut. Even more rooms, and yet nothing really useful. This is cool. I don't think there'll be two though. Oh wait, no, I guess I already scanned one. Crazy. Docking bay repair module. That sounds like it'll be pretty useful.
New blueprint acquired.
Hell yeah. Eyes are darting back and forth between the chat, the HUD, and the game, and I'm looking at that oxygen going down. I don't know if I should risk this. I want to play it safe. I really want to play it safe. Already have that. Repulsion cannon, I already have. I think I can go. That looks like we're all in the clear. Yeah, I'm gonna go. Woo! There we go, that was a nice little excursion. Sorry, what did that say? Nothing. It's just too blurry for me to read. Whew.
36.
There we go. Safe little excursion. Time to keep going. Keep going, to keep on going forward. Oh, I didn't think I had that. I guess I did unlock it. And a Cyclops depth module.
New blueprint acquired.
Oh, this is so cool. That's scanner room, I know that. I just wanted quartz out of this, I'm gonna be honest. I didn't realize I was gonna get so much extra stuff. Whew. Okay. Looking at the time, I should probably stop streaming relatively soon. And when I say relatively soon, I don't mean immediately. I just feel like I've made an absolute ton of progress, and once I get back, I'll have the new little thing on the communications relay to listen to. I can make all the items, and then I'll probably call it a day. I don't know, just because I'm still in a great mood, and I feel like it's always better to end something on a high note than it is to keep going until you're kind of tired of it. At least in my opinion. And then maybe I'll probably stream tomorrow as well. Try and stream a little bit more. Because after this I'm going to do Storyteller, and then I have the Outer Worlds as a, I have the Outer Worlds as the big game on my radar right now. I wanted to play it, I was really sad that it was too expensive, put it on my wish list, and then the following day it went on sale like 80% off. And then I checked up on it like a day or two later. I bought it, and then a day or two later it was off sale. So I'm so glad I got that, and I got all the DLC for it as well. The only thing I'm not sure about is that it sounds like it'll be a much bigger game than Subnautica Below Zero or even Subnautica. And that took a lot of time, a lot of streams, because I do want to stream it. Streaming is kind of fun. You get to play a game, but also talk with people that share similar interests and get little tidbits of information. I don't know, it feels more entertaining. It's like gaming with having a friend over, but without feeling bad about being the one on the computer. There we go. My watch is telling me I should probably stand up for my health, and I agree, but I'll do it after. Not now. Still hate that this moon pool's backwards. Can I rotate the moon pool so the Seamoth docks properly? That probably sounds like a really dumb question.
Welcome aboard CAD systems online.
But I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna see if I can rotate the moon pool. Do I have... Yeah, I do have inventory space. For some reason I felt like I had no inventory space. What? Now, is this the correct way round? Probably not, but then I'll know. I should have checked the first time. Okay, so I'll need to rotate it the other way around. Sorry for being such a time waster. This is just gonna bug me for a really long time, because anytime I have something docked, I've seen how the station works. I want the vehicle to be facing me. And if I rotate this and it turns out it doesn't matter, then I'm gonna give up and be very sad. Yeah, it doesn't look like you can so it's always stuck facing that way. Okay, fine. Sorry for the time waste. I guess the moon pool is just locked to a specific axis. Well, at least I got all this stuff to look forward to. I'm pretty sure I already have the 4 lithium as well. Let's... I'll keep you. I'll keep you guys. Peeper. Should get the thermal blade as well. That'd be a good one for food.
This is Life Pod 2, coordinates attached. We're way past our safe depth and bleeding O2.
Yeah.
We'll have to swim for the surface.
They're not very nice.
500 meters straight up. We'll make for the rendezvous and keep you posted. Out.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
3-4. Wait a minute. I need to make a modification station, don't I? If I'm gonna upgrade that thing. So that's 1 lead, 1 diamond. And the computer chip I know needs 2 coral. Can't remember anything else. Gold and 2 copper. Okay. Pretty cheap. Gold, 2 copper, and then I'll go out and get that table coral. I'm so thankful for it being way more common than it was in Below Zero. I mean, there's a lot of it in Below Zero, but it's not as easy to find. Just please make it break into 3 again. I would love the developers if they did that. But they wouldn't, obviously, because they changed it for game balance reasons and haven't changed it for years. Where should I put this? Where should I put this modification station? I almost feel like here, because I don't really walk through on this side, and then it's somewhat close to the entrance. Oh yeah, I need to actually make the computer chip. As I said, I always do that. I get the resources. Yep, I need to make the. I need to make that. Okay, fine. I'll get more. Just realizing I need to make another computer chip if I want to make the vehicle upgrade bay or whatever it's called, modification station. Too many names, too frazzled, a little bit tired, too many things to remember, but that's fine. I'll grab another gold and I'll grab another 2 copper. Gold, 2 copper. There we go. Now I can make the. Now I can make it. Boom. Then we gotta make the computer chip. Oh, I can just make a thermo blade immediately. Oh well, I don't mind if I do. Okay, good luck with your work. I'm gonna be, as I said, I'm just gonna be making this stuff and then I'll head off probably. But good luck with your stuff as well. I did listen to that life pod thing. I think that was... Yeah, that was giving me another cool beacon to check out. A little bit of world building. There you go, that's enough water. Upgrade bay. Missing the copper wire, but I should have picked up enough while I was out on my journeys to make that. There we go. I think I should start every stream with a little resource gathering bit, 'cause I did that for titanium before. Thank you. I've been told I'm good to fall asleep to in the past. Mainly because I don't shout. although that can also be viewed as underreacting or being fairly emotionless. It's not, I just don't emote that much. I can, but then it's not genuine. Anyway, goodbye, good luck. Love this little guy. Don't know what I'm going to call this Seamoth. There we go, we have so many cool upgrades. Solar Charger would definitely be a priority, I think. As well as power efficiency. There's so many priorities, I guess. But I can, at the very least, check the modification station off my list. I can also check off the ultra high capacity tank. Oh, cool. All the other depth modules. I think I can immediately go to a Mark III because I picked up rubies in one of the random areas. And I also picked up magnetite. Okay. That is very good to know. I will make the swim charge fins, though. I just need to check everything. So I think I need to plant more of these deep shrooms. And if I don't, then I've kind of just screwed up there by turning all of those into seeds, and I'll have to make a bed to skip their growing cycle. I can check the recipes in here, I always forget about that. So, hydrochloric acid, so we need 3 deep sea mushrooms and salt, and then that's 1 gold with that. So there we go, 1 gold, and then I'll go out and get the little bit of salt I need. And I can even test out my thermoblade on this unsuspecting peeper. Awesome. Well, that, as I said, that basically solves the food crisis. Still got to worry about water, but I do have a filtration machine going. That will give me salt. I don't need to go out salt hunting anymore. I get my salt from here. I feel dumb. I've got to make use of the stuff that I've actually invested time and resources into. Look at this. 2 salt and 2 full water bottles. I'll also look at what a bed is. 1 fiber mesh, 1 titanium. And a fiber mesh is what? I'm pretty sure it's just the creep vine itself. 2 creep vine samples. Okay. That'll be easy peasy. I should probably plant a creep vine in there. I just don't want to run completely out of growing space. Yeah, I'll be fine. I am going a lot slower now because of the tank. But I guess it doesn't really matter on the other hand because I'm about to have a battery charger, so I won't need to worry about the sea glide power. And I have more oxygen anyway, so I can afford to go slower. In we go. Make that thing. This feels like a lot of work just to skip their little growth cycle. But that's okay. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to replace that. I'm going to replace that corner with something else. Also, new... Okay, fine.
This is Life Pod 4. We've landed close to the Aurora. Flotation device is active, but we've got some big old fish in the water with us, and I don't know how long we're going to last. We're close to the crash site, so bring radiation protection. 4 out.
Signal coordinates corrupted. Approximate transmission origin recorded to data bank.
Data bank. It's always so silly. Please don't bug out. Please don't bug out. I just realized that I think the game has a pretty bad history of glitchy beds. So if I leave space at the side. Oh, they just... What? Oh, okay. I'm worried. Please, I'm gonna save beforehand. This might actually be a point where I have to save scum. There's not enough space to lie down on this. That is so frustrating. Oh, that is so annoying. 3, 2, sure, I'll pick up a little bit more titanium. Ah, to be fair, that's better than it used to be, because I'm pretty sure it used to just boot you out and you'd bug out and it'd break the game. What I'm thinking is maybe another T compartment here might work. It sounds silly, but I'm thinking if I can get in and get out from the side and I can like jump over the bed. Well, in real life I'd be able to crawl over the bed, but Could either place it there. Actually, I think that's gonna work. Although that isn't really lined up properly. That is going to work. I've just got to see how far along I can get it. And now can I get into the bed? Ah, thank goodness. Don't glitch, don't glitch, don't glitch. Fingers crossed for no glitching. I was holding my breath. Not sure. I kind of want to put the window there, but I think I'll be nice and put the window there. Maybe I can... Can I put like a little countertop here? Oh, that's so cool. There we go. We're really doing like a little... We're really doing a little bed area, and if I get any like toys or anything, that'd be nice. The bed's going to be a minor issue to get past, but that's fine. Most of this will be decorative. Like I won't even be going back there once I've decorated a little bit. Sure. There we go. This is so cozy. I almost want to make the... I'm going to make the Jacksepticeye. I'm going to make the Jacksepticeye thing. I've never really thought about doing that before, but it'd be nice to have the little bobblehead, and just to make it a little bit more cozy. Could even put a door on the bedroom, I think. Just slap that there. Ooh, this is... I'm really spoiled for decorations here. I'll put that there. There we go. Anything? Do I have anything else? No, can't put a coffee machine down. I could put up a little framed photo. It needs copper wire, but copper wire is real easy to get. Sorry, I love decorating in these sorts of games. And considering I won't be able to do much in the way of personalization, it'll be so nice to have this little space.
Playing partially translated broadcast.
Destroyed. Mode. Patrol. New targets unaccounted for. 1.
Creepy. So I'm trying to figure out where I need to line this up with. I think that's lined up. Wait, what? Oh, it needs to take in-game I already know what I want to take a screenshot of, but it's nighttime. So for now, I'll keep working on the... I think it's the swim charge fin recipe. There we go. I'll wait until daytime. I want to get like a nice little shot of the snail's window. Do that, and then we just need 2 silver. Oh, this little crafting session's really emptying me out. But that is the swim charge fins ready. And now I can finally remove those. I also need to make a wiring kit and then get more copper for the battery charger. I'll make that now, and then make these swim charge fins. There we go. Whew! I feel awesome. I've got to put this little guy back there. I love making such a cozy little bedroom. That's so dumb. Nearly daytime. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I completely forgot about the whole in-game screenshot thing. I've been using Steam's screenshot manager. I'll probably get a nice one of the life pod, maybe. It's a cool sunrise. Let's hide everything. There we go. Is that a cool one? It's gonna be by the bed, so I'll get one a little bit lower down. There we go. Framing it higher so the bit behind the bed doesn't need to clip. I might even post it into the Subnautica Awesome Bases thing. I just want to have just such a cozy little space. In Below Zero, there's a control room to change the color, so I wonder if you can do that here. Again, no issues if you can't. It'd just be nice. So that was the one I was thinking would be better. No, I was wrong. It wasn't clipped at all. There we go. I'll also make the silicon. So that is 3 titanium, which I do indeed have. And then I can get the copper. And silicon is the creepvine seed cluster? Yeah. Oh, I can't wait to get that battery charger made as well, because I'm just watching my... Oh no, I don't need to watch my sea glide go down. I have the swim charge fins. It's never going to run out now. Still need to get the copper though. Other tools I'm not going to have out while I'm swimming so much. So maybe I can get some here. I'll get basically anything actually, because I've used a ton of silver and a ton of gold for this session. And I'll probably need more lead for things, things like foundations. Yeah, foundations. Flip, yeah. I would have assumed I would have picked this whole place dry, but on the other hand, I could see myself being a little bit scared of exploring these caves early game and drowning. So there's probably a lot more stuff than I'd expect. And there's the giant coral tubes I don't think I've cleared out either. I'll pick up this, pick up this. I've done a lot of crafting with glass. I think that's about as much copper as I wanted. I'll pick up anything extra I see along the way. No. I'll drink the water, I guess. Well, I guess that puts an end to my picking things up as I see them excavate. Did I only get 2 copper? Pretty sure I did. Okay, so I can just barely make the battery kit, and then maybe I'll have enough titanium to start working on those depth modules. I have been picking up quartz, so shouldn't be too bad. I hope. I hope not. That is. Here we are. I'm going to unpin that recipe because I don't need it anymore. And let's make that wiring. Not sure where to put the battery charger. I might just fit with the current theme of putting everything next to each other and just slap it there. Yeah, that works. Good enough. Don't need to worry too much. Let's see. Dead battery. Any other dead batteries? A lot of them. Huh. I guess I really have been burning through everything. I won't bother with the Sea Glide battery just because I'm always going to be swimming when it's out. There we go, and I'll put you in there. That's our power crisis solved. Awesome. Awesome sauceum. Now, that depth module. Oh yeah, I was also going to make the silicon for the door. Sorry, I'm so forgetful. Because my bedroom needs to have a door. There we go. And also, it's partly to try and somewhat balance out the structural integrity hit from adding the extra room and a window. It's so cozy in here. Okay. Next up was the depth module. I'll put everything away to stop myself being so distracted, so I can easily just focus, only have the stuff I need. So depth module I have 2 magnetite. I definitely have, but don't know where they went. Enamel glass I can make with those. Plasteel I'm going to have trouble with. So I think it's just one of those. And then it's 2 lithium, which I have. Awesome. Awesome sauceum. Now for the very painfully slow process of watching all this expensive stuff be made. I mean, it's kind of satisfying. I love the way everything gets fabricated, but I'm aware of how time-consuming it is. And enamel glass. Bam. Now, it should be us, as far as I'm aware, for that. I'll also now pin the depth module Mark III, just because I know I can make it. The titanium might be a stretch, but I mean, I have a scanner room for a reason. Did not mean to fall out. Don't you dare welcome me back aboard. There we go. And over here, I think. Boom. I'll start making the second plasteel ingot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm thanking myself earlier for starting off this stream with a titanium hunting session. I never would have done that otherwise. Bam, and plasteel ingot, forgot to make that. Should also go to the island with an ion cube and enable that. I think that's the gun island had that raised eyebrow. Oh, flip yeah. I'm making a crazy amount of progress compared to what I thought I would today. Isn't that the maximum depth module as well? Whew, let's see if I'm getting pestered by anything. No, I'm not. And it's not even that late. I feel great. Thursday today, Friday tomorrow, then I've got the weekend off. Woo! Let's put you in, and I still haven't thought of a name or color scheme for you. I'm sorry, little guy. Let's get rid of these little pop-ups. I could make that. I think I should. Advanced wiring kit and enamel glass. I'm not sure what an advanced wiring kit needs. I think it's a computer chip. So I need a ton of gold and a ton of copper. I don't have any copper left. I think I should have the 3 gold required. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2 copper, was that? Computer chip, which is copper wire, copper wire, table coral, and silver. I'm gonna make it. Sorry, I did not mean to close that inventory. Let's make that wiring kit and then go get the little guys over here. I'm so glad there's a nifty little source of the coral samples over here, or table coral samples. And then can I just... computer chip... advanced wiring kit... And what was the other thing needed? My memory is awful. And I also need to get the prawn suit. Enameled glass, which I can't make? Question mark? I don't think I have another stalker tooth. No, but they take like 5 minutes. They take like 5 minutes to get, if that. Just gonna take a little trip over. And every trip I go on, it'll charge the Sea Glide more, which is always nice. Uh-oh. Sorry, I was just saying I love that Fantastic Four style meme. I don't know how much was missed. It just said YouTube was receiving too much data, I think. I hope I'm still live. It's always near the end of when I want to stop streaming that I start having all of the network issues. I'm assuming I'm fine. I still see that I have a view count. Now let's refill on oxygen and then scour the umbral plains for stalker teeth. I could have probably turned the scanner on, but I don't want to burn too much power. I already have so many things using power now. There's the charger, water filtration machine, all that stuff. There we go. Maybe there'll be a tooth here. I'm just suspicious because I've seen so many people showing off piles of like 50 plus teeth. Yeah, you having fun, little guy. You having fun. I love seeing animals playing with things, and stalkers kind of set off that exact same feeling of just happy. They do drop their teeth when playing with these, right? Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe they just drop them randomly, but I thought it was when playing with titanium. They have a lot of teeth to lose. Dentists would love having them as a client. Oh, it's so annoying. I was laughing about how easy it is to find stalker teeth before because I found so many at once and they were all over here. And now I'm not finding any. I'm gonna go use the scanner room. I have a scanner room for a reason. It's literally the first room of my base. I may as well make use of it. And I do have the HUD chip still in. There we go. Don't know why I felt the need to switch that, but I have, so deal with it.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Stalker tooth, there we go. Easy peasy. I don't know, it's one of those things where I forget that I actually have the tools to make my life a lot easier, and there's no reason for me to be scrounging around the way I am when I literally have a machine that can just tell me where things are. And I'll wait for it to pick up a few more, just because I want to stock up, and I know I'll be making a lot of enamel glass over time, or with time. So I need at least 4, I think, for the large room ceiling. No, don't you dare have fallen through the map. That looks like it's fallen through the map. And knowing the game, there's 90% chance they have fallen through the map. I wish the void deleted stuff when items fell into them. Also, why are there stalker teeth over here? I guess that would be from them playing with their cameras that they kept taking from me. At least I'd assume so. Huh. I feel kind of bad. That must have been from the stalker I killed earlier. Now, where's that stalker tooth? There. Is that enough? 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I need more. Here's hoping these ones are going to be on the surface. I didn't even think about the fact that stalkers would be dropping their teeth while playing with the cameras constantly. Maybe I should have let that little guy keep playing. Who knows? Sorry, I'm having a little bit of water. Always stay hydrated. Love water. Big simp for water. I accept sponsorships from Big Water, by the way. So if Big Water wants to hit me up, I'll promote you. Don't worry, the honor's all mine. Wasn't expecting to have to go scrounging around this much. I was hoping that maybe not all of the teeth had fallen through the map. But it looks like that might be a harsh reality. Here we go. Bam. Already have that egg. I can't wait to get that aquarium set up. Also, this is a lot of resources. This might have been the area I was looking for before when I said I thought there was a grassy area like this covered in nodes and outcrops. Always forget what they're called. They're called outcrops. Sorry, video game purists. Yeah, this must be it. Cool little cave too. I love bioluminescence. So glad we're getting more of that in the future. Oh no. Oh no, oh no, they're really rubbing it in there, aren't they? Whew. Ugh. I just want to scan you. Well, I guess if I wanted sulfur, I would be fine. Now, where's that titanium? That gave me copper. I prefer it more. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll drop the bladderfish. I don't really need them anymore. I'm gonna go back to picking up the stalker teeth. Again, I could do so much farming, but I can do that another day. I'll just need to remember to come back here. What a great location. I'm not gonna remember to go back there. And I don't think anyone will be there to remind me to go back there. But this is where I want to go, here. Around this side of my base to the left from the entrance. I wonder if this is going to be lagging out my game. I know that a lot of people post images again to the subreddit of tons of... I forgot that they kill you, and I feel very stupid for that. Huh. So glad I am not in... So glad I'm not in hardcore. That is all I can say. Oh boy, that's my second death, and both times have been caused by carelessness and not paying attention. Fine. That's okay. I know where I died. At least it's a very visible hotspot. It's gonna be easy to find, assuming none of my stuff clipped through the ground, which there is a kind of high chance it did. Hey, this is, on the bright side, this is finally the excuse I need to make the reinforced dive suit. which also requires what material? Benzene, which is 3 blood oil. Oh, see daisies. No, let me... 1, 2... I know there's blood oil there. 3. There we go. These things use up so much inventory space, it's kind of hilarious. Because then you use them to make one tiny item. There we go. And then we need 2 diamonds, 1 titanium. Again, so glad I did that little resource scavenge. Although that is the perfect amount of diamonds. Couldn't have cut that any closer. I'm also going to turn off the scanner since I don't really need that anymore. Am I all set to just make that now? I'll take off those. Does the reinforced dive suit have a helmet I need to wear? Oh, thank goodness it doesn't. Hello. Yeah, it's been a while. Drop that there. And now we can make it back. Yeah, I talk differently. I don't know if that's the reason. Yeah, hello again. I vaguely remember it's been like 3 years now, or something. If not longer. I'm worried this is not the place. Vaguely hearing, I remember you being very unlucky, and I can't remember in what way you were unlucky. Although, I say that as I'm the one that just killed myself from lack of attention. So, who's the real unlucky one here? Where's the tunnel I came out of? Because I came out of a little side tunnel that I thought was over here. And then I went up, and then died in a little thermal vent. Yeah, spooky. Spooky dooky. I'm worried I'm not going to have much luck here. I could always turn on a scanner. I think there's actually a scanning mode for thermal vents. It's just that I don't think I need. I'm going to go use it. As I've said before, I have the tools, may as well use them. Don't even have my phone on me. Just realized I was going to check for notifications and then realized I can't. Goodbye, little Gary fish. Hello, little bladder fish. It's actually kind of funny how much bass this microphone picks up. It's like making an active effort to be more friendly and to talk like this, and then it just makes my voice sound deeper anyway. Thermal vent should be an option on here, right? Heat area, maybe? Why don't I see that on my HUD? Oh, there it is. That's probably where I died. Maybe I should have also brought with me a health... Oh no, I do. First aid kit. Awesome. Time to get my stuff back. Hopefully. Did you find my stream through Cappy Hub, or did it pop up randomly? Part of me doubts this is it, but it could be. Oh, there. This has got to be it. Now, where's all my stuff? Weird. It's all gonna be there, isn't it? Yeah, literally everything. Awesome. Awesome sauceum. So long as my inventory's basically full, which it isn't, I know I'm good enough. I've gone. It's actually kind of funny because as you know, I stopped streaming for like, was it 3 to 5 years on Twitch, and then I was like, you know what, I miss streaming. I'm gonna play more games again, and now here I am back on YouTube. Also, got to be very careful. Where did the rest of my stuff go? I think it. I'm gonna play it safe and just say that Subnautica the game has clipped it through the map. Also, I see how I died. I didn't realize the active spouts of lava did an insane amount of damage like that. Now let's pick up some quartz. Do I have the 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have all the stalker teeth. I'm gonna call that a day there then. Well, not call that a day on the stream. I'm gonna call that a day on the hunting. What was I even making? I want to say... Oh yeah, I was making a solar charger, so I need to make the enamel glass. Oh, so it's basically set. I kind of died for nothing. Hate these little guys. Stop moving. Let me kill you. Why don't they want to be eaten? Oh, that one teleported. That is not fair. Fine. I'll go up to the surface. I'll get some air, and then I maybe won't kill you. Kind of thought there'd be more heat areas around. Not really disappointed. I'm just surprised to see that there's only one. I wonder how that orange highlighted with the little custom script I wrote to display the chat. No, don't fart. There we go. At this point, I kind of had to kill it just for the sake of my own sanity. Pretty sure there was also a power cable near this microphone cable because I'm hearing extra distortion that I wouldn't normally hear. It's not as noticeable when Subnautica's open, but when everything goes quiet, it's quite nice.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
There we go. Not thermal. Solar charger. Do better with your collisions, please. Still need to name you. Although, I could also leave it as a default Seamoth. That feels like a little bit of a shame. Oh, I can actually make a bunch of these. Again, I'm really looking for a place where I can call this stream a day, but I'm just making so much progress. I'll throw you there. Fine, I'll make them. It's literally 2 magnetite and 2 copper. That's the easiest recipe in the world, assuming I have the magnetite. I'm gonna go dump the salt in there, because I don't need it. Boing. Boing, 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 boing. Let's go get the magnetite. There it is. As soon as I get a Cyclops as well, I have a ton of upgrades already unlocked for it, so that's kind of great. I think you'd do well if you made YouTube videos. Yeah, I do want to make YouTube videos. I just struggle with ideas, so I don't, really. Wait, I should have enough silver from going through the... Yeah, I do. Yeah, I'd love to make proper YouTube videos. As I said, it's mainly just like a motivation and ideas thing. Well, I have the motivation. Just not sure what to do. What is that? Is that polyaniline? So I need hydrochloric acid, so I need 3 deep shrooms and 1 salt. I know I kept the salt aside. And now I can get the deep shrooms. Yeah, I did pick up the salt. There's so much inventory opening and closing in this. There we go. Also, I only really, no, I'm lazy. Well, because the issue is I don't want to... I know I do them, but I don't just want to do lazy sort of stuff. It's why I haven't done any drink reviews for a while, because it's such a lazy thing to do. Same with, like, gameplay videos. I've been editing down the VODs, but I haven't been doing, like, actual gameplay. And I don't think there's much I could do that I would consider, I don't know, entertaining or interesting enough. So I leave it for now. And there we go, we now have perimeter defense and a sonar, solar charger, Mark III depth module. I know I wanted to do the reinforced plate, whatever it's called, and I kind of regret not doing that, but at the same time I have all the other upgrades, so it's a little bit silly for me to complain there. Oh, I'm going to turn this off to stop absolutely destroying my power. Is there anything? I guess I'll swap out these little Goober's batteries for the fully charged ones, because I may as well. Where's the other one? Fine. I was gonna say I may as well, and then I remembered that I have the ability to just swim to charge everything up. That's okay. Sorry, I just want to look at the fabricator. There's no efficiency module. Copper, magnetite, gold, and silver. May as well make one of each of those. Gold, copper, now I need silver and magnetite. If I even have those. I have magnetite, I don't have silver of course, but I can be really, really lazy and see if I can look it up on here. Silver ore. Oh, that's gonna be where I died, isn't it? That's gonna be down there where I died. No! Ugh, fine. Fine, I'll go here. I want to play more games with other people. That'd be fun. Oh, I just realised I'm also not healed either and I don't have a medkit. I'm gonna go to the life pod because that thing does have a medkit fabricator. Get here. Oh, you dodged so well. You guys dodge a little bit too well. Life pod. Dead set on the life pod. Then I can end the stream. I can finish this once and for all. Don't know why they're scared. I'm only going at them with like a burning hot blade. They have no reason to be scared. They're just silly. Oh, that's cheating. Every time we get close. Bam. It's never even a fair catch. I just kind of catch them out of nowhere and I feel almost bad about it. Medkit. There we go, and time to go pick up the 1 silver ore I definitely dropped when I died that may or may not be sinking to the bottom of the world. Just so I can make 2 upgrades for a thing I barely use. That's Subnautica. In a nutshell. In a shell nut. I'm still surprised that it was just in open plains. For some reason I remember that thermal vent being in the middle of a creepvine forest. Okay, so I've got to wait for it to blast and then go down, and then I have a really limited timer to do so. So, blast. There we are. And clear. I don't think I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna move off to the side here and pick up some extra resources. I was right, to be fair. It heats up a lot. I might get... No, it sunk through the map. It clipped through the map. I'm not getting that back. I did get silver from that little resource rush, though, so I'm set. I'll go back through this way in case there's other nifty stuff I can pick up. You, as always. Always. Never gonna say no to that gold and silver. I would say no to the lead, but I also know it's kind of important to have a little bit of, and it's one of those things I never think of. So I guess if I could say no to it, I would always be running out of it. So what I mean to say is, thank you, game. There we go, making up for everything I lost. Can't believe it went straight under the map. I hate that the game does that. And also, Mesmer, go away. Go away. Woo. I'm gonna be filming a little skit with some people. That'll be kind of fun. Although that'll probably go up in 2 weeks' time, considering we're going to be filming over, like, tomorrow, the weekend, then Monday and Tuesday. And my upload day, my scheduled upload day, is a Monday. Not going to waste my time on the people right now, my food's basically set. It's annoying because the thermoblade means unlimited food, but only if you can catch the food. Now, I wanted to make these 2 over here. Range upgrade... and speed upgrade. There we go. And we'll get like a nice little map size upgrade. There we go. Awesome. I love the holographic map. I do kind of miss the table though. The table was pretty cool. Although from a gameplay perspective, I'd definitely suffer. And yeah, I'm also still having storage issues. My 2 terabyte SSD died a while back, and that is indeed a problem because I play and record at 4K. And, you know, That's pretty tough on a computer. Also, I'm actually not going to do that for the screenshot. I'm going to take a full screenshot. Sorry, stream. So I wanted to share that base, and for now, I think that's just about everything. I made a ton of progress. I got all the max upgrades on the Seamoth. I upgraded my tools, got the swim charge fins, got the reinforced dive suit, upgraded my high capacity tank, built the little upgrade station, made an observatory. I'm proud of that progress for today, so thank you everyone for watching. I will be back whenever it is I feel motivated. As I learnt from the last stream, I should not force myself to stream when I don't want to. Gotta make an aquarium. These two little guys are gonna stay here, 'cause that's my pet and that's that random... what do we get? It's this guy's pet. Yeah, and also feel free to message me Heidi, or Heed. I always read your name as Heidi for some reason in chat. But yes, that is it. And to anyone watching in the VOD, you smell very bad, and wake up. Stop going to sleep watching my streams. And goodbye. This is where I save.